Hello, everybody. Okay, lost the last episode of this, so I'm going to do a new battle episode. I am pretty upset and a little devastated. First and foremost, why? Because Flames' nature and personality was hasty, and it was the ideal nature that I want her to have as a main nature. Why? Because she likes to get her battles done officially. Well, she's going against opponents. Like I said, she's also modest while having that. You know what I mean? Because if they made an extra advanced like feature, they should have them have two natures. A dominant nature, like yin and yang, like a dominant nature and an underwing, underwing nature. And of course, there's scene takes place in the lab. So as it is, the professor. And they all choose real fast first. And of course, as the professor says, they claim their Pokemon. And as he had, ideally, he had them. And also, as I'm going to say, he asked who would want to step up on the battlefield first. And then, in the same sense, the assistants go get more assistants to watch the battle and take research again. And of course, he has the bring Pokédex this time, and he's ready. And also, as it is, he says and states to them both, walk down to the battle arena, and he says, introduce yourselves to everybody, and preferably if you have a nickname for your Pokemon, let out that nickname when you release it. So as it is, we end up going down and we are at the battlefield. Alright, now I'm going to probably keep that intro part with Flames in it when she had the hasty nature, just to have it there because, for evidence and proof that she had that nature. So hopefully that will be a choice. Now, of course, if you want, they can be the professor speaking about that or his assistant. How I explained it on the one outer episode about them explaining about the battle and all that stuff, and how it will continue. Now this time I'm going to go to her Pokemon info to see what kind of nature she is this time. Of course, as it is, the professor explains that her Charmander knows Scratch and Growl, and his Sprotom knows Tackle and Tail Whip. Of course, they weren't there the first time. So she is native this time, and I'll take that as a roll right now. So ideally, if Hasty's not her main thing, native will be. So ideally, I found out that Blast is in Parish, and he likes to do naughty things. He just does it. So interestingly, while he's messing with Flames, it's going to be interesting. As she gets hit with the critical hit. And as it is, when she gets hit with that critical, it forces the ground. How are you today? Ready? I'll come in a little bit. Seems like it's gonna be pretty slow since it's rainy. But as it is, she takes Downcast. Now it gets everybody's attention, as it is ideally. So I'm gonna save it, just to be sure, Do not want to lose this information again. No, he doesn't leave. He stays with everyone else. Okay, Taz? It's the only one that left. He didn't know everybody's getting their Pokemon, so he didn't even have a chance to find out and figure that all out. Alright, so we will get to the next battle scene. Just give me a second. Alright, now as it is, as we took our second to get a little bit of hit, we are on our second stage, that battle that ends up happening, and as it is, really, okay, and of course she gets into her battle and against Dez, and of course, as was it's known when she sends out Squirtle, her name is Splendid. Now her nature was naughty also, so I would hope that the naughty nature will be in consideration also. Now it's going to be interesting when some of them and some of the Pokemon, of course, we're going to have the same natures. So it's going to be interesting. Of course, those type of Pokemon mainly bond together and know how to tolerate each other. Of course, there's going to be Pokemon that are more shy than others. So it's going to be an interesting concept. Of course, they explain this. Let's tell it immediately off rip. Right, everybody's at work and they're coming in and out, so I'm trying to pull this off while being with them. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Ready for today?
Right.
Doesn't know what it wants to do though. Look at it. Yeah, it wants to come down. It wants to rain so fucking bad. Oh, here we go, ladies.
I got this in Maryland. I used to date a vape shop manager from Midwest. That's actually good.
Alright, we'll find out.
What is it? What's the
Her
flavor?
nature.
Slurpee. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It tastes like a Slurpee or something. I really like I'm an apple.
Oh, they're juicy. They're definitely juicy. And we're gonna find out what Splendid's ability is. Now, hopefully my lady will not beat me up in the future for that. I don't have time for that. Yeah. Be watching it and scared. She got hardy as a nature also. That's fine. We'll take it. I have no time to go back. You understand how many times I had to wait to get her to appear? A whole lot. And as it will be, his Bulbasaur is hardy also. So that would be an interesting quality of nature to actually witness. Alright. So she's on level 6, so we're going to see her stats from before and after. So, of course, everything boosted up, her HP and her defense, of course, which is going to be interesting because, of course, she is a defensive type. So, of course, knowing the difference, of course, you'll know from the previous of what her stats were. Okay? Now, she has beaten Dash on the dance floor of the battle floor of the Pokemon Lab. Okay, so there's the Pokemon Lab and there's the Pokemon Lab. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting. All right. So we're gonna save this. Ideally, we're gonna make sure that we have them both saved, at least. Okay, so at least if I have to, I will redo Spleefa on another episode. So just give me a second though, and we will get to her. And as she will be our final battle, her and Mez. Alright, we are here and we are back, and as it is, Spleefa has her choice, and her choice ends up being Charmander. So we will go through a sequence of the final battle. Hopefully we will be here to like 10 or 11. Hello. We're getting the sniffles too. They usually kick mine too when the seasons change. It's uncontrollable for real. As it is.
The only thing I liked about management was being pretty. I hated every other one.
Right. Of course, I'm going to see the concept of this happening. So as it is, this battle ends up happening for our last battle. We're going to find out what Leaf's nature is. And she is brave, amazing. Amazing. And as it is, she goes ground or she goes down. Okay, she ends up losing her battle, and the professor explains about everything and what happens when a loss happens. Okay? Now, most of you already know what happens through the process of the other videos, but I'll be explained. YouTube. So as it is, we're saving right now, and I will explain everything onto the next episode. Thank y'all for watching. She's taking the road.